is up, everybody? How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing well today on this beautiful, what day are we on, Wednesday? I'm excited to get the day going. You guys obviously saw we posted some of the cup breaks. So how amazing is that? Well, we still got a week left before it comes out officially, but yeah, it is great. So Pat, what breaks are you aiming towards tonight? There's a lot of good value ones that I'm really hoping get going. Again, I got to go through some of the payments. But what are you targeting tonight, if anything? The cup. Artifacts would be sweet. Artifacts is definitely a nice one. Yeah, Kung, a lot of we posted a lot of the team selects. There's a lot of teams there that I think are like hidden gems. That dual case one is going to be fun. So we're trying to go a little more unique on this one. Obviously, you guys can see on the Bedard. I will give you guys my advice too. This is just my personal advice, so don't hold me to it. But that Bedard printing plate spot, I think is going to be a really, really good potential. Keep in mind, guys, I think there's something like 100 Bedard printing plates out there type thing. Just because obviously there's 4 of each, all that fun jazz, right? But 830 looks sweet. What is 830? Sorry, I just got to see what we have. Oh, 830 is a big monster. That one's also very, very close, yes. That one seems to be like it'll be more of a Thursday, Friday, Sunday monster potentially, but hey, you never know. Well, Pat, if you want to take some spots in the Infinity, as said, I can almost guarantee you're going to love it. I don't know if you've seen them. It is probably one of the most consistently safest ones. Someone's quick and took all the Bedard spots. Which ones? The plates or the other ones? Yeah, the Bedard spots, I believe, I think were all the first ones taken in every break. Again, let's not be surprised about that. All right, guys and girls, so which break do you guys want to get going tonight? You were watching all day and still missed it. It can happen. So I'll tell you what happened, Pat, before, just so everyone understands why we do it the way we do it. If anyone hasn't noticed yet, I'm absolutely probably the most transparent person in the industry on everything that obviously we can reveal. You know, like obviously things I know that obviously I can't say and I just keep it to myself. But like, I'll give you an example. We used to announce the exact time we're launching new breaks. So like we used to be like, Wednesday at 4 o'clock, we're posting all of our cup breaks. And what ended up always happening is it shut down our site. And then it made it for a very miserable experience for everybody. So, yeah. So it literally happened like 5-10 releases, and no matter what we did that day, even when we increased a bit of the back end stuff, it just always collapsed our site. So at a certain point, it was like, you know what? Can't do that anymore. First time getting a diamond spot? Yeah, we got one left. I'm going to go grab that, ladies and gentlemen, so we get going. All right. So targets 23866. What's 23866 now? Oh, that one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. I don't really understand why they're still there. Like, especially since the guy is one game away from going to the finals again. Somehow, people don't want a shot at his rookie or Crosby's rookie or Bedard's rookie for $39. Again, not saying you're going to get it, but my God, the opportunity. I don't know how many times over the last, like, years, and then we squeak out products, right? That I try to tell people, like, eventually, all of that's going to be gone. Instead of the Crosby stuff, right? The only Crosby box we've had, other than that retail box that we got the Chancer on, is Ultra. We have not had any other Crosby box for probably 7 years. So, like, it's going to happen with McDavid stuff eventually where we're just going to have none of it, sadly. And Pat and Kung, I'm going to try this one more time again today. Because it still blows my mind, even if you go down the line on the cost of it. Probably could wipe out most of them for still less. Is if we fill 4 of the non-hockey breaks, I will give away one of those what are they called? Platinum Portraits boxes. They literally are on, like, you could buy them for $500 to $700. And you got rid of them all. That's fair. That is fair. I'll give you that. I'm just saying, for the $19 breaks, the Ken Griffey one, where you guaranteed a card, Prism, Donner's, like, the value is there. And again, I don't care which ones you guys pick. You can pick any one you guys want. Like, we have a $19 Topps Chrome. We have a $23 Basketball Chrome, Cosmic Chrome. Pick those. I don't care. Do the Griffey. You're guaranteed to get a card. 23,861 3 times. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Again, somebody will get one of those Platinum Portraits potentially. All right. This is going to help me decide if I open my black diamond or not. Well, to be fair, you have 1920 diamond. Just to let you know. Slightly different, but yes. All right, best of luck, everybody. Here we go. 23,861. We've got the 2 boxes of Diamond 2324. I said Cup launched today. Well, not launched. The breaks launched today, so that's fun. We've got number to 349, Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid. That's a healthy one. 99 Diamond Futures autograph. Dustin Wolf. Calgary Flames. Dustin Wolf. We've got our retired numbers to 99 of Hadfield for the Rangers. 99 Hadfield. Number to 25 base patch for Philadelphia, Forster. Nice patch piece too. Forster. For the Montreal Canadiens to 299, Larry Robinson. And a rookie draft day, Logan Cooley. 349. Cool, Lee. For the Ottawa Senators, Ridley Gregg to 349. We've got a number to 99, a base auto, rookie of Evangelista for the Preds. 99 for the Preds. We've got a team logo jumbos for the Rangers, Shesterkin. We've got a diamond faucet for the Maple Leafs, Matthew Nice. Matthew Nice. We've got a Diamond Legends, Patrick Waugh to 299. And we've got a base exquisite to 299 of David Pastrnak. There we go. Well, the Matthew Nice was nice. The Evangelista, not too bad. I think he's an underrated player. Getting a Cooley, a Nice, a McDavid, a Wolf. You know what? So, Monster, I was going to go on here and ask opinions on that. So here's my logic, okay, just so you know. Is on the team selects, my thinking was, I know some people might want to buy Chicago. I don't like shutting out people for tons of money, right? Now, on the randoms, I just didn't want to confuse people, so I wanted to be consistent in the beginning, right? If I'm going to do the team selects that way, do the randoms that way. I also wanted to keep the randoms at the best possible price I could. And I do think that helps, and it also gives 4 people a semi-shot at Bedard stuff versus 1, and then that's it, right? I'm not saying I won't do it, but I don't know if I will right now. Now, Monster, I'm kind of curious. What's your opinion on that? And I'm not saying there's a bad or good, because there's always, everyone's got different opinions on things, and I love that. That's what I listen to. What is your opinion? And guys, feel free to also, anyone else in the room, let me know your opinions on that. I do appreciate it. You know what Kanga said, when I look at pricing, I know other guys do it differently. I don't like pricing things deliberately high just because I can. I priced them what I thought would be a fair value for what an overall Chicago spot would be, and divvied it up as fair as possible. I just, and I've always had this stance for as long as I've ever done breaks. I'm just not a fan of posting a $2,000 spot. Some guy takes 2 or 3 of them, drops 4 or 6 grand, somehow gets shut out on 2 or 3 of them. I just feel terrible about that. Wildest, I don't disagree with you. Yes, 100% business-wise, that probably makes more sense. I'm just not a fan. Let me tell you guys an honest thing, okay? The amount of emails I get from new people who want to join our breaks because they got shut out and they felt like they didn't get any sort of, I'm trying to think of the right way to put it, comp back. I don't think you guys realize how many guys we've had have that happen. Now, I will also be straight up with you guys, is I don't believe there should be comps. Like, obviously, if you take the risks, you understand the risks, right? You hit a Bedard, you're winning. But we've even had that where somebody, I remember in the McDavid year, he took $4,000 of various Edmonton spots across like 7 or 8 breaks, and literally didn't get one McDavid. Just not the luckiest, okay? And he literally emailed and said, I'm going to leave your website and join other breaks if you guys don't give me something in return. And I was like, well, we can't do this. And he basically said, if I don't get at least 10%, then I'm just going to go somewhere else. So in his eyes, he wanted, you know, approximately $400 kind of back because he didn't do very well. That's, I know you guys don't see that end of it, but we do deal with that. And oftentimes, those are the ones who are talking the trash about us, right? Like, oh my gosh, they don't care about their customers. Like, well, we do, but... So... Monster, you're correct, and Wildest, you're absolutely correct, yes. Now, Monster, let me throw this option at you, okay? And I want you to take your perspective of how you would feel out of this, and maybe look at, for example, other people, right? I'm not saying this in a bad way, of course. Yes, if someone hits Chicago, they're going to be stoked, jacked up, ready to go, but one person has that, oh my god, I'm excited for Bedard. In the way that we broke it down in the 4s, 4 people are probably going to be equally as excited because you could hit an exquisite 98 of Bedard and you just killed it. You could hit a 1-1 printing plate auto of Bedard and kill it. You can get a limited logos of Bedard and you're killing it. So, the idea that it sounds weird, like, yes, most likely there's only going to be one Bedard in a case. Let's be honest. But there might be on select times that you might get a quad jersey foundations of Bedard and then like a signature rendition to Bedard. Like, that's entirely possible. So that is technically pleasing to people. Yeah, we try to think of a lot of different things to do. There is no right or wrong. I promise you guys, there's going to be people who love our new style, like not our new style, we've done this before, but love this style, and there's going to be people who absolutely hate it. And that's completely fine. They're well within their rights to like it or not like it. So does anyone want to get the Legends medal going? I did have someone message me and said they'll probably take a spot or two if someone wants to match them. And that's always a fun, easy one to do. Would have just been a group. Yeah, not to that extent, but I see what you're saying, Wildest, and yeah, you are correct. I've looked back at some of our breaks, monster breaks that we did, and I was like, holy Jesus, like, if anyone ever wants to, I don't even know if we have it up there. If anyone ever wants to look at Group Break 10,000, I don't think we have it up there. That will go down as the greatest break in the history of breaks. I will challenge anyone to even remotely come close to that. I'm going to see if I can find it on the back end while we're just having some fun chats here. But that break was literally as big or packed up as I possibly. I know you guys probably don't care about this. We lost a fortune on that break, and I built it deliberately like that. So I'm trying to see if I can find it. I found 10,001. I don't know why I can't find 10,000. Connor, perfect. Yeah, if any of you guys want to sorry guys, I'm just trying to. Alright, so listen to this, guys. Okay? Holy Jesus. Even just looking at this is just absurd. So this was a $1,500 break, okay? So guys, keep this in mind. $1,500 break. Number one, everyone was guaranteed a Category A prize. Either an autographed 16 by 20 Matthews out of 15 or 34. A full-on autographed full jersey of, let's see, for example, Dre Seidel, Grant Fuhrer, Johnny Busick, Gilmore, Guy Lafleur, Paul Coffey, etc. Or a limited autograph, I think it was Patrick Laine out of 29. Now remember, at the time, guys, this also was huge, right? This was also in 2000. When was this one? I can't remember. But it was when Laine was super hot. The second guarantee with your spot, everyone got an autographed item, 8x10, or a unique cup tin autograph that we used to do. The third item everyone used to got was an autographed puck. So you basically got either a huge photo or a jersey, an autographed smaller photo or a hat, or a cup tin, autographed cup tin, or an autographed puck. And I did not have like garbage names, guys. Like the autographed pucks, I'm looking at the list quickly. Pavel Bure, Marcel Dion, Chris Chelios, Carbonneau, Roenick, Oates, Moog, LaFontaine, Barkov, Theron Fleury, Braden Point, Felix Potvin. Like, great names. Now on the break. You ready for this, guys? 15-16 cup case. 16-17 cup case. 14-15 cup case. 13-14 cup case. 12-13 cup case. 10-11 cup case. As well as 75 other boxes, with 80% of them being Diamond, Splendor, Ingrained, Premier, Ultimate Black, Prime, SBA, Chronology, and Trilogy. $1,500, and we did 6 cup cases. Like, that's crazy to me. But yeah, so there you go. Don't think I can build that puppy. Like, you want to hear something funny, Wildest? At the rough rate, and this is a discounted rate of 15-16 cup. A 30 spotter would be $1,550. So think about that. One of that case is $15.50 right now. I did that break with 5 other cup cases, 75 other boxes, 3 monster giveaways per spot for $1,500 bucks. That was fun. Monster, you know what? Yeah, so here's the way we looked at this, just so you know. So on the exquisites, it looks like there's around 300 cards of Bedard. The printing plates is about, I think, 130 of them. The RPA, there's 99, obviously. So that was one thing we had to attribute, that it was much harder to get the RPA than all the other spots. But obviously, it is by far the best. I don't think anyone will deny that. So, ladies and gentlemen, which break do we want to get going here? How about this? In the heart of having fun conversations and hoping for you guys, how about this? If we hit a Bedard RPA in this break, I will give away 3 cup spots in the team random. The smaller one is still $275, so not that small. But I will give away 3 spots in the cup random if we get a Bedard RPA. How does that sound for the premiere? Bum, 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 bum. All right, so does anyone, the Premier Fiver? So I'll give you guys the link. So there you go. So if anyone wants to grab a couple spots, we're going to do that fun deal. I will do other fun deals tonight, guys. I like having... I like having some fun with you guys on this stuff, so. So does anyone want to get the ball going? A couple spots in that would help out. If we can get, let's say, 2 or 3 going. We can do it. Or the Legends, or the Bruins, or the Ingrained. We have a lot of breaks ready to rock and roll, guys. Does not matter to me which one goes next. So I'm just excited to get more going. Why not? We did one break already, the diamond, which was fun. Let's keep on going on the other ones. So, which one of you guys want to get the ball rolling? Again, we can do the SBA. We can do the SB Game Used. We can do the, with the Series 2 box giveaway, the Premier. I am happy to do any and all of them, guys. So, who is next? Ideally, I'd like to get a couple more going. And then tomorrow, by the way, guys, we'll probably go on a bit earlier for extended. It probably will be like a 3:31 in hopes that we can get some of the extended done. I do have to leave, hence why. I do have to leave around 6. So that's why. But I plan on doing 2 blogs tomorrow. So one in the afternoon, and then one I'm going to be coming back and doing later at night to get something else going. So obviously extended could easily get going. But yeah, I'm hoping we can get a few more going here. But let me know. So really early to get things going. So, who is next? Said I'm happy to get any and all breaks going. Don't really care which ones, guys. If there's a smaller break you guys want to work on, let me know. So I'm happy to do as many as you guys wish to do. So let me know if there's any other smaller breaks you guys want to get chipping away at. Let me know which one you guys want to get going. So let me know. And then we can continue to crush it, guys. That one, 22 bucks, 12 spots, yeah. That's funny. All right, guys and girls, so let me know. All right, so again, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys want to get going? We have lots of breaks. I'm trying to think if there's another break. How about this one then? How about this? Again, I'm just trying to get more breaks for you guys going. 5 overtime packs if we fill this break in 15 minutes. It is ingrained. There is only a few spots left. So how's that sound? If we can just get several people grabbing spots. So let me know. And as I said, I understand with Extended coming out tomorrow, Cup coming out next week. People are saving up, rightfully so. I'm not oblivious to this, guys. So if everyone is TKO, that's A-okay, I understand. But again, I am going to try my best. To get a few more done, so. So let me know if somebody just wants to take some charge on some breaks. If not, said no biggie. Fully understand. But as stated, guys, tomorrow we will be on a bit earlier, probably 3:30. The goal is to get some of the extendeds going nice and early. So again, more than happy to get her going. So let me know, let me know, let me know. And also, will Florida be heading to the finals today? What do you guys think? Is Florida going to the finals? All right. Well, it just seems like one of those days, doesn't it? The cup, the pre-cup breaks day. Those are always fun. Always kills the nights. Let me know if there's anything else anyone needs, guys. If not, then I'll probably call an early night. Why is no one buying Infinity? Trust me, Martin, we've had this conversation almost every single night you've been on here, right? I don't disagree. Unfortunately, I said just more so in between a lot of stuff, so. right, well, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will be live at 3:30. Nice early afternoon for breaks, so pay attention to that. With that being said, have yourselves a great rest of your evening, and see you guys tomorrow. Extended!